Welcome to Options Trading Authority's Naked Options Selling 101 video trading course review. I'm going to talk about what's in this course. So if you're interested in learning about naked options selling, you can go check out and purchase the course. Now, what's a naked option? I mean, it sounds pretty wild, right? Well, it is kind of wild, actually, and it's wild in that it is an option that requires a lot of margin, right? And so somewhere between 20-30%, usually, depending on your broker. But when we sell a naked option, they are considered very dangerous by brokers. Why? Because historically, naked options selling without any sort of very systematic process or strategic process that is very clear cut can tend to get one in trouble. That said, a lot of people have been able to make a lot of money selling naked options. Now, if the people who make a lot of money selling options could tell you how they do it, well, you have two schools. You have one school that makes a lot of money selling options, naked options, for a short period of time, and then they blow up. Then you have the other school of people, group of people that sell naked options and have learned a thing or two to know better and to set contingent order stop losses that get out. And they know the emotions involved and the emotional traps involved, and they know their math. They don't over leverage or leverage at all, and they learn to take advantage of the premium decay factor with options in order to very specifically, strategically, and systematically take advantage of what's available to create a superior return. And they're not worried if they get put the stock or assigned the stock. All right, they're not worried about it. So, or exercised upon. So, because they know how to trade these naked options, and I want to tell you about this approach, how to trade naked options smartly, so you can put yourself in an advantage and not get yourself in a lot of trouble. You know, a lot of people think margin calls are imaginary, but they're not. And the thing about a margin call, and it's just the way the system works, is that you have to pony up, okay, or there's big trouble. And so, therefore, you need to really talk to your broker about that, but we'll cover that in this course. Now, what I want you to do is to not get yourself in trouble and to have another asset of knowledge, to know how to proceed in selling naked options in a very intelligent and strategic way, or even systematic way. You can sell naked options with a trading system. That's actually the most preferred way to go. You can sell naked options strategically. You can aim for a weekly paycheck. So, for example, instead of covered calls, for example, you can just go naked. And so, therefore, instead of buying the stock and then trying to act and react to it, you can be free of the stock and just simply react to price while looking to go sell these options in combination with momentum to go hone in towards either an expiration or just ride the momentum and take advantage of premium decay on your side. If you ask me, the advantage for selling naked options now comes in heavily with the weekly options offerings that we've had for many years now. And when you look to sell naked options, timing in that fat, plump, juicy premium on these very short-term weekly options in combination with a very solid and precise price-based strategy or system, then you can put yourself in that position for obtaining a weekly paycheck on average or multiple weekly paychecks even. All right. So what we want to do is work with the markets and not try to force the market into some concept some marketer made up at one point in time. I mean, even the concept of a weekly paycheck that's kind of a marketing concept, right? Is the market or your stock going to act the same way every week? No, it's not. So you're going to have an attitude that takes what the market gives and look to average out a weekly paycheck and have that be your income stream or your weekly paycheck. So these little shifts in mindset are very important, because if you have the wrong mindset, you can go trying to force something in the market and cause yourself some grief. So check out this course, learn about naked option selling. I don't know where you are in trading. If you have some money, okay, and if you're looking towards a retirement scenario, you may want to investigate naked option selling and instead of even covered calls, although I like covered calls a lot. And so, whereas they're less complicated, all right? And you don't have a contrary factor. You have a stock going one way and a naked call or a covered call going the other way in terms of momentum for profit. You just play the straight swings with the naked options. And therefore you can just keep the money in your account, whereas you would buy a stock otherwise and you would just trade the naked options. So that could be a way for creating your own retirement portfolio, or a retirement portfolio. Just, you don't have to put everything in one account. You can do multiple things at once. So you diversify in your systems, in the number of systems you're trading, instead of diversifying in stocks like most people do. Now you diversify in numbers of systems you trade for, and you can potentially achieve vastly superior returns by systems trading versus going with the whims of the marketplace. So check out this course, and you're going to learn a lot of things with a lot of different creative angles of ways of looking at making money from the markets with naked options. We're going to go over pitfalls to avoid that. Still, most people, not that I've investigated everyone's new course, but over the years, they don't talk about these things. Well, I will tell you about these pitfalls, and they are the pitfalls that get people in trouble. And I'll tell you why they're pitfalls, and I'll tell you the psychology and the emotions, the emotional set that gets you secretly sucked into the problems. So I'll break down the exact reasons why people get in trouble, so you can know and understand for sure how to avoid these problems. And so therefore, this course can become very valuable information for all your trading, but particularly for naked option selling. So I would definitely get this and add this to your knowledge and understanding. So thank you, and go to Options Trading Authority if you're not on the site right now, and maybe there's a link below if you're on YouTube or whatever tube, and you can click on that link to go directly to this course. All right, so increase your knowledge and understanding, and now by having the ideas in your mind, your subconscious will start to go work on some cool ideas that you come up with, or concepts that you like from the course, in order to go now plan, to come up with new ideas for goals to go achieve. So you can look into the future and have a plan for it. You can have some sort of retirement plan. Maybe you want a cover calls portfolio retirement account over here, and you have a naked options one over there. And so as you accumulate mass wads of cash from all your swing and trend trading, for example, with options, you can put these mass wads of cash to work in something a little bit less leverage. And again, I deal with the leverage thing, which I eliminated. That's my approach. But we'll talk about that in the course. So thank you for your time. You can click the Add to Cart button below if you want to get started. Thanks.